All right, for today's snippet, we have a little surprise for you. And this comes in the form of an actual short movie about the experience people may have while struggling with addiction. You may have had one of these experiences. So what I want to do is actually present the film to you and then come back later and process how this relates to a lot of the principles we talk about in Ignited, some of the tools you already have access to and have already learned that you can deal with, and some of the tools you may learn in the future that deal with the exact issue this film brings up. So check out the movie and I'll be back after.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I gotta get back to the office. I'm already late.
I was thinking about stopping home tomorrow.
Yes? Oh, Mom and Dad would love to see you. They won't believe it. In a good way.
No, I know. I got it. Don't
done.
worry.
But this was great. It's so good to see you, Ames. You look great. You sound great. I can't even begin to tell you.
I know. Thanks, Matt.
Amy, I'm so proud of you. How far you've come. I can't even imagine how hard it must have. Ah, you look so good. Can we do this again, ASAP?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But get out of here.
All right, okay. Bye. Let's chat this week.
Yes,
And we'll
go.
set something. Okay.
Go.
All right. Bye.
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 Can I take this?
No, yeah, totally.
Can't get redeemed with the silk of your skin. I won't be redeemed if I gave up on my sin. I find no redemption at the end of this pen, like the soft, slow redemption at the bottom of my gin. Spare the twisted if you spare the spare the no one. Spare the wine. Spare the wicked. Spare the blind. Spare the blind. You're a hungry ghost with your past. Your appetites are backwards, you better change course fast. A quick dry wash keeps a clean glass where a holy rolling ocean needs a solid sail. No one is spared on this planet that we spin. The unfortunate redemptions at the bottom of my gin. Spare the twisted if you spare the same. Spare the spare the aim. Spare the whiskey if you're sparing the wine. Spare the wicked, spare the blind. Spare the twisted if you spare the saints. Spare the wicked, spare the blind, blind.
All right, so pretty amazing film, right? I know you loved it and it stirred up some feelings. It's different to talk about a topic than to actually see it come to life. And the guys at 𝙼𝙬𝙧𝙚 who made that film are amazing. You should check out more of their stuff. Here's what I loved about this film. You take this woman who you learn pretty early on in the film is in recovery herself, and she seems like she's having such a great day. She's talking to who seems to be her brother. They're planning a family trip. And it all seems great. He's so proud of her. Everything is going so well. And you feel good for her. You feel happy for her. And then the dinner ends. The plans are set in place. She gets up and something happens. Out of the corner of her eyes, she sees the bar. She notices a drink. You know the concept of triggers, right? She gets triggered. There's a cue out of the corner. She sees maybe it was a specific bottle. Maybe this is a bar she's been at before. It's not exactly clear, and they leave that ambiguous. But then what happens? She feels trapped. She tries to leave. She knows leaving is the right decision to make, but she hits a wall. So she tries to backtrack and she hits a wall again. And what the film is giving us a sense of is that she's stuck. She can't go anywhere. The only way she has to go is towards the bar. Now, this is where we differ maybe from some of the other people who are in the recovery field and believe you should always stay away from triggers and things of that nature. Because what I see is actually an opportunity. I see an opportunity to use the exposure work we've done, to use the support, to use some of the tools that we have in the Ignited program that allow you to imagine and think of yourself. What would you do in a bar, and work through scenarios and plan for things like this? You see, this woman seems like all she was planning to do is just not get triggered, which is always a bad idea because triggers will come up and you see how effective they can be. You see how strong they can be. So to me, this film brings up two really important points. The first one is we get to celebrate when you're doing well, and we should be honest, and we should talk to the people around us about how things are going when they're going well. But it also means that on the flip side, we have to be able to share transparently with people when we feel like things are about to fall off the rails. So that comes in two forms. If this young lady was actually really struggling when she was having a conversation with her brother, and that's why she got triggered, because she was stressed or anxious or scared, there needs to be more conversation about that. And we obviously teach you a lot in terms of the 𝐹_shame components and everything else we do at Ignited to share even about your struggle. But the other one is you have to plan, you have to work towards, you have to understand how to deal with the triggers and the natural things that are going to happen in the world around you. People are going to drink around you. You're going to end up at restaurants with alcohol. People are going to offer you a glass of wine with dinner. A friend is just going to hand you a glass of a drink at a party because they haven't seen you in forever and they don't know that you're maybe not drinking right now. We have to prepare for these things. And so for me, this film is a huge example of why it is so important to prepare for triggers, because if you don't, you may end up like this young lady feeling stuck because you walked past the bar. Hope this was helpful.